The modern man, emotionally intelligent. As long as nobody asks him how he feels, he meditates, journals, knows his attachment style, but still can't apologize without folding like a lawn chair. Meanwhile, the macho man, chest like a steel drum, heart like a padlock. One can't feel, the other can't move, and between the two, you got a generation of men who can barely do a pull-up, but swear they're holding up their entire family. Warning, 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 warning. This message may dismantle the mask you call masculinity. Side effects do include regret, emotional recall, sudden remembrance of what you taught them by not showing up. This is for the sealed, not the stoic, not the men who perform strength but can't pass down safety. This is for the ones who know their emotional silence became scripture in their household. This message won't just call you out. It's going to call you back. Let's get all the way raw and uncooked. And let's stop pretending. You weren't taught to feel. You were taught to provide, to produce, to show up physically while evacuating emotionally. You were celebrated for being a man. As long as that man didn't need to talk about his feelings. And now you're applauded for your distance, rewarded for your restraint, worshiped for your grind. Meanwhile, the people most closest to you, your wife, your kids, your family, they have to learn how to survive your silence. They adapted. They filled in the blanks you left behind with resilience you mistook for peace. So let's call it what it is, man. You're a professional in the world and an emotional amateur at home. But this ain't no shade. This ain't no judgment. This ain't no condemnation. I just happen to know this because I was too. Grinding, building, providing, thinking I was doing the right thing. Until the source, my God, whispered to me, spend more time with your children and your wife. And just like that, the empire of performance that I built collapsed under the weight of remembrance, not because I failed, but because I realized presence. It ain't a perk, it's a command. So you keep calling yourself a man of faith, but you treat emotion like it's failure. You think crying is collapse. You think softness is surrender. No. Suppression is surrender. Silence is self-erasure. Numbness is negligence. Your emotions were never your enemy. They were your system's signal. And governance doesn't mean detachment. It means divine control over expression. Because here's the truth they won't sell you or put on a t-shirt. If you can't feel in your own house, you ain't a man. You're a myth. Manhood ain't just about output. It is about alignment. It's measured by the temperature of your home, by the tone in your children's voice when they talk about you behind your back, by the peace in your wife's spirit when you walk through the door. You want to know your legacy? Don't ask what you've built. Ask what they remember. not what you bought, how you made them feel. Do they feel safe? Do they feel seen? Do they feel centered? Or just managed? Yeah, there's a big difference there. Let's go deeper. You think composure makes you a man, but if your composition is just concealment, you are not composed. You're scared. Scared of what might leak out if you ever told the truth. Scared of breaking the dam you sealed shut way back in 97 somewhere. Scared of admitting the thing that stings the most. You taught your family how to survive you. And now they walk around your moods. They try and decode your silence. They read your emotional weather like a daily forecast. And here you are, wondering why your kids won't open up, why your wife stays distance. And all they're doing is they're just mirroring your model. So here's the raw and uncooked. No pump fakes, no filter. Emotional professionalism is the new masculine dominion. You want to lead? Cool. Lead emotionally. You want respect? Bet. Earn it through remembrance, not repression. You don't get to call yourself a man of God while treating your emotions like liabilities. You're the thermostat of your house, and your wiring is fried. Everyone is sweating through your silence. So what now? It's easy. You choose governance. Not a dramatic speech, not a social media moment. You sit down. You look them in the eye and you take ownership. Here's something you could say that'll help. I've been present but not felt. I've been leading but not listening. I've been working but not remembering. And then you rewire the system. One presence-filled moment at a time. Not because it's easy, but because it is covenant. Not because it's trendy, but because it is truth. Not because it's emotional, but because it is executive obedience. Stop taking the bait, man. You don't need to be more stoic. You need to be more aligned. You don't need more restraint. You need remembrance. You don't need to be louder. You need to lead deeper. Because this world has way too many high-functioning, hollow men. And what this world needs, what it needs, is you. Fully, faithfully, finally. This is emotional professionalism. This is masculine dominion. You either run the system or the system runs you. Change your mind, change your life. I am who I say I am. Do you and stay rich.